Well, morning everyone. Today is of course travel day, but things have took a slight turn. I'm not going to moan about it, that's what I normally do in a video. I'm not going to moan. What's happened is, I'm meant to be flying Aer Lingus out to Orlando. However, I'm now flying Aer Lingus to Dublin, and then Dublin to Orlando. So I was meant to be flying from T2, however that's now changed to T1 because it's Dublin, but my flight doesn't exist, so don't know how that's going to work, but we'll find out. Let's keep heading to T1 and see how we get on. Let's go. So in Terminal 1, just waiting, but there's no actual gate number just yet because the flight's an add-on. As it turns out, the 9:30 flight, when it comes up, is actually my flight. So it's the 9:30 one that actually changed to 11:30. Obviously it is just a little bit crazy, but it is what it is. That's going to be the saying throughout this entire trip. It is what it is. You know, no moaning, no nothing like that. It is what it is. Booked the car through Alamo, so I'm looking forward to that one. Back with Alamo, not Avers. We're on our way. We're heading to Dublin first. Then at 2:30 we fly over to Orlando. I don't think I'll film much of the flight because we've already done that, but I'll film most of it when we arrive. And of course we get our first look at Terminal C. But the rental car companies aren't in Terminal C, so you got to go to Terminal A or B, and you got to get a coach transfer, I believe, over to the terminal, or you can walk, which is 20 minutes, but we don't arrive until 7:30 tonight, US time, which is about 12:30 our time, so this is going to be a super long day. I've been up since 5, see how we get on. Just come up to the Manchester bar now. I'm up in T1, so I've got quite a way to wait yet. I've got like 4 hours here for some reason because obviously the flight got changed. I've ordered some food. I'm going to sit here for a little while. With that view, let's get some editing done, get some work done. I need to put a book on my phone for the plane to Dublin. So I don't really know. I don't want to get the iPad out just yet until we're flying to Orlando to watch some stuff. There's no point doing that to Dublin. It's only 30 minutes away. Found a quiet part of the airport now, out the way, down by gate 23 I think, in Terminal 1. So I'm not going to keep repeating myself over and over like I normally do. I'm hoping this is going to be a full 7-day travel series, as well as the coming home part. I'm travelling out alone. I was meant to be going out for a convention. That's not happening now at all, unfortunately. But I'll discuss more on that as we go through the trip. I have got a lot planned though, so that's a good thing. We'll just see how we get on. I'm hoping I can get a full 7 days done. Even the boring parts that I don't think you'll want to see, but I'll bring you along on that ride anyway. For now, wait for the flight to Dublin, head over to Dublin, and then hopefully we clear customs. And I'm going to film much more in Manchester Airport now. I'll probably film a little bit in Dublin, and then I'll film a lot when we get to Orlando. Even though we arrive late, I've already kind of made contingencies for this. Obviously, I was meant to head straight to Universal, but I did say on the last trip, I don't think that was going to happen, as obviously you never know how things are going to turn out. And with the other hurricane just coming in, I knew something was going to go wrong, so that's why I put the contingency in place. So tonight, when we arrive at MCO, show you around Terminal C how we've came off the plane, clearing customs in Dublin, and going to collect the car, and then I'm going to leave the car there where it is. There's going to be stuff in it, go and get something to eat in the airport. So that way, when we arrive to the hotel, it's just a case of unpack and relax and chill out rather than doing anything. Then tomorrow, I'll head to Walmart and Target, and I will bring you guys with me for that. For this, we're arriving so late and being up so early, I didn't want to be running around tonight going to Walmart and stuff like that, so that's why I think leave the car upstairs to the food hall and then we head to the hotel. But I'll talk more about that as we arrive in Orlando. I'm going to pick the car up and stuff like that. Hopefully it's a Dodge Charger, fingers crossed. I'm going to try for the Dodge Charger. I've got another car coming on Wednesday for one day, but I'll show you that too. But let me know if you do this trip, if you do a stop off, or if you've done a stop off in the past, let me know in the comments below. I've done many, but I've done Germany, Amsterdam, and I've done the American airports, Philadelphia, Atlanta, Newark, JFK, all stuff like that. This is a little bit different this time, heading to Dublin first, but hopefully it'll be good. So one thing I've just noticed, I'm just in the middle of actually editing the vlog, and I've just noticed I never filmed anything in Dublin at all. The reason for that, there was no signs for anything that was going on. Like when you come off the aeroplane from Manchester and you arrived into Dublin, there was lanes going off in every direction. So when I was trying to figure out where the connecting flights were, everyone was going one way. So obviously you were trying to follow them, but you were looking at the signs, and it was insane. I mean, you went through security twice into Dublin, and once when you got downstairs into the customs hall, because you clear customs there, they were dead nice. You know, they were really nice. When you took everything off, shoes, the lot, in the customs hall, even though you've already done security. I noticed very, very friendly, dead nice. They asked a lot of questions though compared to America. I mean, more than American questions, without a doubt. When I finally got through and I got that sorted, there was nothing through in that terminal. Once you were through, there was like the world's smallest WH Smith. Like, it was tiny. I never filmed an awful lot. I just jumped straight on the plane, which is the next clip you're gonna see. And even the plane was empty. But back to the video. Oh, this is crazy. The plane is absolutely empty right now. And I mean, like, pretty much empty right the back of me here. There's tons of Aer Lingus planes at Dublin Airport though. So it's just a little bit tight on the back of the plane, but I am at the back. That's a bonus. Loads of leg room though, and obviously I can put my chair back and sprawls out. There's no one next to me, there's no one in front of me, there's no one to the side of me. These are the Aer Lingus screens in the back of the seat. You do have a USB and a headphone jack on the front there. You can download the Aer Lingus Play app. That's everything you get from the movies, TVs. You got the same fold-down trays as the new Virgin planes, which fold completely out. But I was having a hard time putting this one back. It just wouldn't go back. So it looks like I'm staying with no one around me. No one in front. And no one to the side. So looks like I'm staying on my own, which is it's going to be a good flight. This ice cream they gave you is delicious. So unfortunately, it looks like we're stuck here for a little while, about 40 minutes, as there's a plane still on our gate. But fingers crossed we get off soon. But now here's the new terminal at Terminal C at MCO. These screens are absolutely amazing. It was showing the jet before, absolutely stunning. You come through, you got all the shops, Starbucks, etc. The Universal store, the Disney store. But I'll be showing you more of Terminal C on the coming home video, so stay tuned for that one. Next up, you're boarding the tram, because we need to go across to the other terminals, the old terminals A and B, to pick up the car. But these new trams, super speedy, about 2 minutes 50 to get across. So finally made it to the hotel. It's now 20 past 10 in the night. Been on the go since 5 o'clock this morning, and it's now 3 o'clock to me. So we're finally at the hotel, but we'll talk more about what happened tonight, because the airport was a bit of a mess, but we'll talk about that in a sec. So everyone, that's travel day over. It's now the following day when I'm recording this, because last night was a bit hectic to say the least, because what happened was I ordered Domino's, it never arrived. Unfortunately, as it was late. It was late. So I went to bed around midnight. Would I fly Aer Lingus again? Absolutely I would, but I don't think the Dublin thing's worth it. I really don't think flying from Manchester to Dublin and Dublin to Orlando is worth it. I mean, last night when we arrived in, you know, if we'd have got here at 3 o'clock, I would have cleared customs, been through, got my bag. I'd probably been at the hotel for maybe 5, 6 o'clock at night. Whereas obviously when we arrived last night, there was a wait at the gate, because obviously we were technically early, but we were late. So we had to wait for a plane. We had to wait an hour and a half for bags to come up, which wasn't the best, to say the least. The best thing to do is obviously get a direct flight. If you've got to do the Aer Lingus flight and you've got to do the stop off in Dublin, be prepared for that flight. That flight is a 9 hours and 5 minute flight from Dublin to Orlando, because of the way it flies. It flies down the coast of Ireland and around rather than straight across. So there's that to bear in mind. It goes down the coast of Ireland, around, and then back up the other side of the coast and up and over, compared to just going straight across like the Virgin ones do. So there's that to bear in mind. Now Terminal C, when I walked through it last night, it looked it looks nice, it looks lovely. But apparently, according to some people I spoke to, it's not finished. Like the rental car desk I went to last night, you know, you go to the rental car desk, then you got to get a train with a little tram over to the other side to go and collect your car. So it's still not fully finished yet, but it'd be great when it is, hopefully, fingers crossed. But we're going to check that out on the last day. I'm going to take you on the travel home day, and I'll show you what Terminal C has got to offer. Yeah, I mean, I'm here now. It's all good. I'm looking forward to this trip. It's only a week though. I do wish it was a little tiny bit longer, but it is only a week. I wish maybe I'd have come out for 10 days to 2 weeks. This morning I woke up with horrendous jet lag, like horrendous. I was up at 4:30 after going to bed at midnight. You know, that's not good, especially when you can't go back to sleep. You know, I did try and I just couldn't do it. So in the end I got out of bed at 3:30. I'm looking forward to this. Looking forward to it, but I know the jet lag's going to be a bit of a killer for the first couple of days. I hope you guys stick around. I hope you're going to enjoy all of the videos I've got coming up. If I have to put things in different places, like if I have to merge days, then I have to merge days. That's just going to be because of the jet lag, because I'm telling you now, I can feel it really bad. Huge thank you to Aer Lingus. The flight was great. No matter what I say, you know, even if I was coming in later, the flight was great coming in. It was fantastic, you know, couldn't fault the staff were unbelievable. When we arrived in, that was down to the baggage handlers because of whatever mix-up's gone on there, and something to do with one of the conveyor belts being broken. Car rental desk, can't thank Alamo enough as well. We ended up with the Dodge Challenger. I was trying for a Dodge Charger, they didn't have one. Then they bought me out a red Challenger, which was older, but she said that wasn't good enough. She took that away and she bought out the grey one we're in now, which is absolutely lovely. Sounds amazing. When she started it up last night, when she went to go and get it from Enterprise, and she started it up and brought it over, the sound is unbelievable. It's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for watching anyway. I truly appreciate it. I hope you're looking forward to the next lot of videos that are coming up. We've got this trip now, which is a week, and then we've got another one coming up in April. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Like if you liked it, subs if you loved it, turn on those notifications so you don't miss future uploads from this channel, just like this. And yeah, I'm glad to be here. So catch us in the next one, guys. Take care, stay safe. Rah. So here we go, first morning, straight into Walmart, and then gonna head over to Target as well. I'm gonna go in the UOAP lounge. Always come over to Blue Powerade. But for now, let's head into the car and get to Target. That is very pink.